Hello viewer, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be explaining to ArchiCAD users, especially those that are using the software for the first time, the various meanings of the ArchiCAD menu and interface. Quickly, I'll be starting with the File menu. File menu is a menu that comprises the New button anytime you want to create a new project, the Open button anytime you want to open an existing project or to open an already started project. This button here is to close a project. Then if you want to save a work, just like every other computer software, use Ctrl S to save. But if you want to save to other file format, like saving your plan work as a PDF or saving it in DWG for AutoCAD or saving it in any other format, use Save As button there. Now, File Special is anytime you want to merge two works or two projects, or want to merge work from two different softwares, which could be you could merge AutoCAD into ArchiCAD work. So that is what you use there. If you also check on external content, it's where you check your drawing manager and then place external drawings. Libraries and objects are where you can bring in new objects into your work. Okay, now when you go to the edit menu is where you're going to be doing the undo and redo button, where you can copy and paste, select, group, display order of works, and then lock on object as well. In the course of my tutorial, I'll be making use of all this, so nothing to worry about at this point. And the view button is where you can actually view some icons and also view some story levels. You can see that under navigation. You can also view section, view elevation, interior elevations, worksheet, and what have you. Then anytime you want to trace something that is beneath a story, use alternate F2, or you click on this button, or you can also see it here. If you want to view the grid display that you're seeing here, by default it's usually on, but when you uncheck it, you see that my work is now blank. If I want to bring it out again, I go to grid display. Now at any point in time I want to view the editing pane. When you click on it and then you go to the 3D, you're going to be seeing the editing pane coming out here. Yes, this blue background here is called editing pane. So without wasting much time, I'm quickly going to be going to our plan view again, and then I remove it because I don't like to make use of that. So your ruler, grid snap is when you want your drawings to be snapping at the edge of these grid lines. You click on grid snap so that anytime you're drawing, okay, for example, if I'm drawing, everything is going to be snapping on the grid. You can see that snapping on the grid. So I don't want that, so I cancel. So also when you go to the design menu, that's where you're going to be making most of your design works. As soon as all the tools you see under the toolbox here, you see it under the design menu, under the design tools, you see your walls, wall end, and what have you there. So that is also where you design your work in 3D also, as well as in 2D. So here you also see how you can connect and also trim objects. You can trim objects here. I can also create roof trusses here. You can also make a roof here as well. So document is anytime you want to make a documentation of your work. That is when you come in. When you want to dimension, you want to create a leveling dimension and angle and stuff like that. I'm going to be showing you how we can be able to use all these menus here when the time comes. Then should you at any point in time want to draw, let's look at the toolbox. The toolbox is where you make a menu that has the tools you're going to be using to work on your 2D and your 3D window as well. So first of all, here you have the wall tool, which is for drawing walls, doors, which is for bringing in doors into your plan, windows for creating windows into your plan, columns, beams for drawing structural elements, slab is for decking and for creating some other very interesting shapes into your work. Now roof is used to draw, the roof tool is used for creating your roof. All you just need to do is when you use this, you trace the different edges if your work has an irregular shape. But if it's a pure rectangle or square, you can use this here. You can also use this other one here to draw a slant roof. I'll also show you how we can achieve that when the time comes. Then shell is for drawing some curved style of roofs and all that. Skylight is for creating, some kind of domey effects on your work. Okay, so morph is an interesting tool that you can use to create a lot of shapes in your 3D window as well as a 2D window. Object is anytime you want to bring in an external object into the work, so you can use it. Your libraries are stored in the object. So mesh tool, is also used to draw grounds and make some other shapes as well. Ramps can also be drawn with mesh. So if you want to bring in your lights, bulbs, and electrical wirings, you can use the lamp tool. And then if you want to bring in cameras, you can also use that. If you want to create a documentation, you can also use this as well. So there are so many things you can play in handy here. Then your navigator menu is also where you can work on your floor plans and then your story levels. Okay, at any point in time that you select a wall here, you can change the settings of any object you select. At this place you see that is called default settings. That's what we call the info box content. It contains information about any tool that you select. So that is where you create and edit it. So anytime you want to show your 3D window, you click on this. You can see the icon there, 3D window. It shows the 3D. If you want to go back to the floor plan, either you press F2 or you click on this to go to the floor plan. Then anytime you want to show your work in wireframe mode, you can use this here to see the skeleton of the work. You can see that there. But if you want to shade it, you can use that as well. So this is where I'll be stopping for now at this particular tutorial. Going forward, I'll be showing you how you can be able to achieve some other things over this project of ours. Thank you very much for watching.